Network 3000 presents.
All right, everyone. I'm Debbie here, and welcome to the 206th episode of the 3000 Hangouts here for tonight on the 21st of January, 2026. Here is 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time here tonight on this Thursday night. How is everyone doing here tonight? I have TR and Justin in the live chat. Welcome you to joining the show here, and I have invited. Oh, here he comes. And let me get this thing rolling as me introducing one of our first guests here tonight. And please welcome Mr. Wise himself. How you doing here
What's
on
going
this
on,
Thursday
David?
night?
How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. You've been on my channel before. I interviewed you in the past. This is not an interview. I'm just having you on here as a guest, but would like to tell the people who you are for those who don't know because it's been a long time since you've been on my channel.
Oh man, I'm Will Wise Otero, the host of Stuck in My Mind podcast, co-founder of Real Wise Global Media, and an avid Yankee fan.
Can you hear me good? Can you see me? Just
Yes,
making
I hear
sure.
you. I see
If
you.
oh,
Yes,
okay.
I see a Fenway Park
Yeah.
back there too.
Mm, yes, that's correct. I don't remember where I got this. Maybe someone got it online for me, but and of course everybody knows you're a Yankees fan. Would like to tell everybody the news that came out of the Yankees today that I think you'll be happy about. Happy about.
Oh yeah, they re-signed Cody Bellinger, so I'm happy with that.
To me, I think he is like the replacement of Juan Soto because it was too much money, I guess, for you guys. I don't know why, probably. I mean, it all had to deal with, him not having a suite for a relative of his or whatever that drama was about. I don't know 100% all of it. Um, but he went to the other side in Queens. Well, I think Cody Bellinger for the next 5 years is going to do very well for you guys because he is an experienced hitter. And I think his dad played for the Yankees before, correct?
Oh yes, his dad pitched. His dad, Clay Bellinger, pitched for the Yankees many years ago. But
Okay.
it's just, he's just so versatile, right? He does so many different things. He plays so many different positions. He can play all three outfield positions. He can play first base. So
Mhm.
his flexibility, to me, he's much more valuable than Juan Soto because Juan Soto is right field and he's not really that great of a right field. He's a phenomenal hitter,
Mhm.
undoubtable, right? There's no doubt that he is a phenomenal hitter. But when
Yeah.
it comes to playing the outfield, Cody Bellinger can play every single position out there. And like I said, he could also play some first base. So his versatility is
Mhm.
very important, and his bat in the lineup, which he had a very good year for us last year. And so it's exciting. I'm happy. It's about time we
Mhm.
did some kind of move. Um, you guys
I
made
know.
a couple of moves. Y'all let Bregman go to Chicago. How do you feel about
But
that?
I saw Alex Bregman. Thank you, Scott. By the way, um, I saw Alex Bregman not coming back. For about a month or so. Whenever I first heard rumors of him not coming back, um, because and plus the Red Sox, I think, were worried about his age. What really got him not coming back, I think personally, was even though so he was such a great leader in our clubhouse last year, but I think what made the Red Sox not resign him was all the time that he missed out last year being injured, and I
Well,
think that's what
he
made him
he is
opt out. And
he is getting up there in age.
then,
Is he on the upside of his prime years? No, he's kind of heading down towards that. So for him to get the contract that he did with Chicago, it was big,
yeah,
but
he's in the middle. No, he's either going up or he's going down because I think it was an All Star last year. So
oh yeah, so like, he's probably right there at his prime, and he probably has some really good years still in him, but
mhm,
the Bregman that was in Houston, he's not that Bregman. So
no, I agree. Uh, Scott in the chat says the only time I saw Bellinger's dad play was playing MLB 2001 for the PlayStation. Um, yeah, I never watched him. He was a pitcher. You said right? Was he a
yes,
starter or a starter or
he was reliever for the Yankees.
a reliever? Okay, yeah. Um, but yeah, I think he was the best replacement for Soto, and
But
uh,
there's no replacing Soto, right? So all you
yeah,
can
for
do
that.
is
I meant
all you
like for the Yan- I
yeah,
meant for the
I
Yankees
know what you meant,
roster.
but I'm just in general. There's just no replacing his offense. Like what he does on
Hmm.
hitting that baseball is there's just there's nothing like to me.
Yeah.
It's Judge, Otani, and Soto are the like those are the guys you want at the plate when when
Hmm.
when you want something to happen. But it, it's
100%.
it's gonna be an interesting season. The Mets are looking like they're reloading. Um,
Yeah.
the Dodgers are the Dodgers. They add Kyle Tucker. They add
Hmm.
Edwin Diaz. Like this just makes you wonder: should there be a salary cap in baseball with what the Dodgers are
I,
doing over there in Los Angeles?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking too, because the Dodgers are playing a whole different level when it comes to spending. But then again, I have a debate about this because, like, the Yankees basically did the same thing back in the '90s, but they were homegrown players. They weren't like these out of the market Japanese type of deal. They were basically homegrown guys that they paid later on in that dynasty run. If So they played it a little bit more differently, and plus they had a great manager, not Joe Torre. Excuse me, but um, I mean, what do you think? Like, is it fair for the Dodgers for doing this to baseball with the Foros and all of that, or with your experience back in the '90s? Are you like, well, the Yankees did it back then, so there's no really big difference here with the Dodgers? I know there's a big difference,
Well, because
with this era,
no,
but I'm talking
there's not really much of a difference because the Yankees would go out and sign these big time free agents, and in the early in the 80s it blew up in their face, right? They made some horrible
yeah,
signings, and that's where the 80s they were horrible. Then in the 90s they started developing players, and they made a couple of trades. They traded for Paul O'Neill. They bought up Bernie Williams. They bought up
yeah,
Gerald Williams. They bought up Jeter. They started bringing up they brought up Rivera. They traded for John Wetland. They they made some different moves to they traded for talent and they signed some free agents, but they also had some homegrown talent as well. So that was the mid '90 Yankees, late '90
Yeah.
Yankees, where yeah they did add some pieces like trading for David Wells and then trading for Clemens and trading for Cone. But then you also add veterans
Clement,
like
Clemens was the big one back
yeah, yeah, and Boggs as well. Boggs was a big piece as well. Signing
then. Yeah.
Boggs from Boston was huge.
Hmm.
And it just seemed that they would sign some players that would just have a phenomenal season, like Charlie Hayes, but the season he had, Scott Brocious, all these different players. Like it wasn't just the superstars. It was a team, a team. So
Yeah.
sort of like your Red Sox of
Yeah. One
in
of the
'04, right? In
said
'04,
something that everyone is talking about, or should they, keep everything the same, which I don't think they should do, because not all of the owners are doing it. Like the Dodgers are the only one, you know, taking advantage of the furloughs. In your opinion, what do you think? What Major League Baseball should do, um, coming in December?
oh man, what they should do? I don't
Yeah,
know. It's can you say can you put a salary cap on baseball? The owners brought this upon themselves, right? Because
salary
they're the
cap.
ones who are paying these
Mhm.
salaries. They could said no at any time, right? And so, but the Dodgers have money to spend. They're willing to go over the. They find ways to just get stay at that apron or whatever that threshold where they're just paying that luxury tax. But you can't if there's no rules against it, and they're willing to pay that luxury tax, then hey, like the other teams aren't willing to
I'm
pay
sorry,
it.
switch it to my iPad. Go on.
What's just teams aren't just willing. Some teams aren't just willing to pay that luxury tax.
Yeah, and most of these teams also like look at the Brewers. All they want to do is, and in Tampa as well. They don't want to spend any money, but they still are successful in their own ways when it comes to going to the postseason without spending any money. So it could go either or way. Like you never know what's going to happen to a baseball team when the season starts. That's why you have to play the games, and it's also about staying healthy as well.
And you have to develop your farm system, right?
Yeah.
You have to go if you can't go out and buy the big free agents and all that, develop players. And that's one
Mhm.
thing I'm happy to say that the Yankees have been able to do is develop some players within the last couple of years and develop
Mhm.
pitching and
Yeah.
one of the biggest trades, right, was the trade they made with the Red Sox of all teams, right? Where you guys traded us Elmer Rodriguez, but you got your catcher
Hmm.
of now, the catcher that's playing. He had a phenomenal year for you guys.
Narvaez. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a great year for you guys. So we got a top line prospect from you, but you got a starting catcher, and
Hmm.
so it was you just look at how you have to build now, like it's that yes, you have to invest money, but you also have to develop a farm system.
Hmm. Yeah. You have to keep it. You have to keep in check of both of those things, the big leagues and the farm system, because you also need the farm system to trade at the trade deadline as
Mm-hmm.
well, which is a very important thing. Hope the Seahawks can make it to the Super Bowl. A rematch is on the rise. Patriots and Seahawks Super Bowl rematch. You think that's going to happen, Mr. Wise, according to Scott that he's hoping for?
Uh, I don't know. That would be a good. That would be a good game because if you think about it, no one's giving the Broncos a shot, right? Because Bo
Yeah.
Nix is out,
Hey,
so
Tim.
so so no Bo
Hey, how
Nix.
you doing, David?
Doing good, Tim. This is you
Hey
know, I
Tim, how you
was
doing?
How you doing, Will?
Good, I'm good. But yeah, the Patriots look like they're the favorite because Denver no Bo Nix. So without any Bo Nix,
hmm
it's going to be a interesting game. If that Denver defense can show up and do something, then
yeah.
we'll see.
Uh, this right here, Tim, he's from Alex Punton's football show that they usually do on Wednesday nights, but I guess they have the night of today with everything going on in the postseason and all that stuff. So how you doing tonight, Tim?
Hey, how y'all doing? It looks like our browser's having a little.
He looks like
Uh,
he has to refresh his page. But his camera is not working for some reason.
yeah.
But he'll be back. Um, but yeah, let's take a look at the NFL schedule right now. Well, actually, let's talk about this past weekend's games first before we go into this next weekend here. Let's go over to the divisional round games. You have uh, the Broncos winning over the Bills 33 to nothing. What did you think of that? You watch a lot of postseason football, right, Mr. Wise? Just to make sure.
Yeah, no, the game was it had its moments, man.
Yeah, overtime.
The call was a bad call. The receiver was down, so he had possession of the ball, and if it was again a tie, goes to the receiver, right?
Yeah.
So they botched that call, but again, it was
hmm
there will
It
be
is
some
what it
rule
is.
changes next year. Um,
Mm. Yeah, I I can tell you that much. I can agree with you there. We'll see what happens, for next year. Um, yeah, these are the so it's the four. These are the final four teams in the postseason: Patriots, Broncos, Rams, and Seahawks. So we'll see what happens with that going forward. Um, and speaking of the Seahawks, they won over the 49ers in a whopping 41 to 6 game. There's nothing to say about that game. The Seahawks offense was just rolling that day, and they're really being a Super Bowl contender right now. There, Mr. Wise.
that Seahawk defense is
Yeah.
for real. It's for real.
Also, their offense as well. By the look at
Oh
that
yeah,
game.
no. Sam Donald has come into zone. They're gonna miss their running back because they had a two-headed monster within their running game, right? Their
Yeah.
running back is out for the playoffs. Rest of the other running back is out for the rest of the playoffs. So they're
Okay.
gonna miss him. Um,
hmm
but they still have a phenomenal offense, right? You had Jackson Smith. eh, You
hmm
you had that defense, and they still have weapons, right? They have a lot of weapons on that
Yep.
team. They're they're a well coached team, and it's going to be a great game because they're NFC West rivals.
hmm
At a shot at the to head to the Super Bowl, and
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I would like to. I'm a Matthew Stafford fan, so
Okay.
I wouldn't mind seeing him go to the Super Bowl again.
Yeah, he
But
won it once before. He can win it
yeah,
again. He's in the MVP conversation right now.
and they have a great offense as well. We'll see
hmm
how it goes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
Who knows? Maybe the Super Bowl could be an MVP battle between Drake May and um, Matthew Stafford as well. So we'll see what happens. In regards to the Super Bowl here. Um, yeah, I'm I wonder if someone can make a Super Bowl 60 version of Wheel of Fortune. That's not up to me. That's up to the computer guys. Um, let's go to the other game. The Patriots 28 over the Texans 16. I'm surprised Houston. I mean, turnover after turnover. That was the ugly game for the Houston Texans. There, Mr. Wise. Like, my gosh, they could have done way better than that.
Okay, but you're talking about a team that plays in a dome, right? They play in a dome, sort of, right?
Yeah, yeah, for
And
Houston.
they play
Yeah,
in Houston, and you're coming to New England with snow.
yes.
And
No experience no experience for that type of weather for Houston. That's
well,
for sure.
we've seen when teams that play in domes come to cold weather stadiums, right?
Yeah.
It's not like it's something new. This has happened before in the past. The
Hmm.
teams that play in domes, they come to these cold cities and they get smacked in the face.
Yes. This is crazy, and not only that, but look at the Miami Dolphins. They play terrible in cold weather games. Like every single time. I'm just like, when for once are they going to actually win a game in that type of conditions?
Maybe never. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, it's
There's
like,
a,
you see, our teams are from the Northeast, so
yeah.
they play in this weather conditions, right? We're
Mhm.
used to playing in these conditions. We're used to, as fans, we're used to sitting in these conditions. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, 100%. Um, and for the final game this past weekend, the Rams won 20 over the Bears 17. That was a classic game. That was the best game of the weekend.
oh man, that pass from Caleb Williams
Yeah, when I saw that, I was just like, how can you make that
to
throw
make that
and catch
throw,
it?
yeah, like it
Yeah.
was. So yeah, no, it was oh my man, A Pizzle, what's going on? How you doing?
Hey, welcome. But yeah, when I saw that throw by Caleb Williams, I'm just like, how? That is how you save the season right there until unfortunately you lost in overtime. But that is how you become a leader on your team.
He
I
came
know.
into his zone this year. He came into the zone.
Yeah.
Um, it just goes to show you, right? When you have good coaching, when you have coaches that bring out the best and work towards your talents,
Hmm.
that you thrive, right? So when the Bears went and brought in Ben Johnson, who is an offensive genius,
Hmm.
he's proven it in Detroit, and he's proven it this past year in Chicago. Like you
Hmm.
seen the Detroit offense wasn't the same without him.
Yeah.
So for him to go and make and have that team play the way that they did in his first year,
Hmm.
it's has my hats off to him. Like, to me, he should be in consideration for coach of the year.
I agree. Uh, hey there, Jesse. Welcome. Um, now let's get to the the decision of these games are the teams that make it to the Super Bowl down to four teams. Like who said that in live chat? Someone in live chat earlier mentioned. Oh yeah, Justin Williams. He mentioned the four teams. I saw his comment again: the Patriots, Broncos, Rams, and Seahawks. Let's go to the preview of the Patriots Broncos game, as the Patriots will be my Patriots on the road in Denver. Who do you think is going to win this one? Patriots and Broncos at 3 p.m.
I have no faith in Stidham and whatever their quarterback's name is. Like, there's no
for
bone in
for
bro.
Dan, for Denver right after the injury.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Jared Stidham, I think, Stidham, whatever.
I'm not quite too sure. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
we don't. It's that we don't even know the name of the backup. Like,
yeah.
so It doesn't look good for Denver.
But
But you never know. This is why they play the game. He might come out and light it up.
yeah, this could be this opportunity to become a superhero for the Denver Bronco fans, and that could be a historic book. And Scott says he was say Patriots will win that one. Well, we had to play the game. They're on the road. It's a tough environment anyway. To be able to Broncos to the postseason like that. So you gotta play the games and see what happens from here on out. Um, so we go to the final game at 6:30. We have the Seahawks at home playing against the Rams. Who do you think is gonna win that one?
Whew. This is gonna be a really good game. Um, my
Yeah,
my heart pulls for Stafford, man, but that Seattle defense,
yeah,
uh, it's one of the better defenses in the league. And they
yeah. No,
and they kind
definitely.
of and they kind of picked it up towards the end of the year, right? Towards the
Hmm.
end of the year, they really been smacking teams in the mouth, especially for they've been punching the 49ers in the mouth, right? And 49ers were one of the better offensive teams in the league. Um, I'm rooting for the Rams, but it wouldn't surprise me if Seattle won.
I agree with you there, and I agree with you on both the games. That's what I have to say for myself as well. But we have to play the games to see what happens. I mean, look what happened with the congratulations to the Indiana Hoosiers for their college football championship uh, game this past Monday night. That was a turned out to be a better game than we all expected. I mean, if you look at the record between those two teams, there's a big difference there, as we saw unfold with the Miami Hurricanes being, well, at the time, 13-2, and Indiana completely undefeated. You know, that's why we had to play the games because, yes, sure, a lot of people thought Indiana was going to win with them being undefeated, but there's also a lot of people on ESPN that Miami was going to win that college football game. Like on ESPN, everybody thought Miami was going to win that game because they're at their home, at their stadium. And guess what happened? Indiana took over that stadium, and a lot of people thought that game was played in Miami after all because there was a wild red. So you have to play the games to see what happens, and that's why we play the games, and that's why they could turn out to be great games or bad games. There was Will.
They would turn out to be some really good games.
Hmm.
Indiana was the better team. They've been the
Yeah,
best team all year round.
I thought for sure they're gonna win that one.
It was you have the Heisman Trophy winner. You have he's going to be the number one pick in the draft this year.
Hmm.
They had a great year.
Yep.
The head coach is to do what he's done the last 2 years, right?
Yeah.
And turn Indiana into national champions. Listen to what I just said.
National champions.
Turned Indiana, the Hoosiers, who aren't really known for their football, right? They're
Yeah.
more. They're more. If you think of Indiana Hoosiers, you think of Bobby Knight and basketball.
Hmm.
He took Indiana the last 2 years, the record he put up, and has led them to a national championship. So
Yeah.
hats off to Indiana and all the
Yeah.
just a great season they had.
Welcome back, Tim. Can you hear us good?
Oh yeah, you're coming in
Okay.
just fine.
Okay. Um. So yeah, we're just talking about the we were going over the predictions for the um uh, who's going to the Super Bowl and also giving our thoughts on the college football game. I'll go and ask you, Tim. out of the 4 games this weekend, who are the 2 teams going to the Super Bowl on your watch?
Well, let's see here. See here. Last week, that Buffalo Denver game, that was an instant classic. Tell you
Yeah,
right there. And but Denver pulled it out. I was going for Buffalo because I thought this would be Josh Allen's year finally.
nope,
But I'm
they're
st-
cursed.
but I'm starting to think that the Super Bowl window for him is starting to close now.
I don't blame you one bit there, Tim. I agree with you 100%.
And the other AFC divisional game, boy, Houston got a touch of real reality right there. I mean, those New England Patriots, they really do it to them.
Yeah,
That was a surprise right there. And then, as far as the NFC side, the blowout of the weekend, Seattle just tore the hell out of the 49ers. I mean, I knew those 49ers were banged up, but
yeah.
oh my goodness, 41-6. Are you kidding me?
There was no way they would have go. There was no way they would have moved on to the next round. The 49ers.
Man,
There was no
man.
way.
Yeah, and
No way.
I've been talking about Drake May, how he's been having a great year aside
Yeah,
from last year, which was kind of disappointing. And then the other game, the Rams and the Bears. I was going for the Bears for this one because I thought they had the edge, but Los Angeles has been a dominant team so far. Matthew Stafford just doing his magic there. And of course, one of my favorite receivers, Puka Nakua, or as I like to say, Nakua Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
yeah.
So now we're going into next week's games. Let me click this over here on my laptop here. So we got four. We're down to the final four.
Yep.
So I got New England and Denver. Oh boy, this
Yep.
is going to be something. Two young quarterbacks going head to head against each other. This is going to be a wild one here. And so is the NFC Championship game between the Rams and the Seahawks. That's going to be
Yeah.
a big one time right there. I
Uh.
really, I really can't pick any winners here. But as an old friend of mine used to say, if you really can't pick a winner, then you just go with the home team.
Yeah.
I guess in this case, I'm going to have to go Denver and Seattle, even though I like the
Oh.
Rams so
You,
pretty good.
you do know Bo Nix isn't playing, right?
Oh, wait a minute, I forgot about that. He got hurt at the very end of the game.
Yes, no Bo
He's out
Nix.
for the season, so there's no Bo Nix. But he does have R.J. Harvey, and he has Cortland Sutton, so they'll be all right.
No Bo Nix.
So it looks like because of the Bo Nix injury, I may have to go with Drake May of the Patriots. At least it'll be the first time the Patriots go to the Super Bowl without a guy named Brady.
Or Belichick. Well, they've been to the Super Bowl without them, but they just lost.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever those teams were, but who's your favorite team, Mr. Weiss? I forgot. For NFL.
I'm the NFC East guy. I'm
Uh-oh.
Who's your
Oh,
favorite
don't
team?
tell me. Don't tell me.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Giants.
okay, good. Good.
Who you thought he was gonna say, Tim?
I thought he was going to say that he was a fan of those filthy Philadelphia chickens.
no. I do live in the state of Pennsylvania, but I'm not an Eagles fan.
Oh,
Uh,
right. Well, then you're good with me.
man, you hate them. Yeah, that's a big rivalry between the Cowboys and the Eagles. So, and
Yeah.
the Eagles won this year.
It's the whole division, man, and it's a good thing for football when the NFC East is just pounding each other out. So it's
Yeah, yeah. The Eagles are. I mean, I was surprised. Uh, they got out the wild card round. I thought they would go deeper. Um, Especially with how banked up the 49ers were in the wild card round. But like I said, I mean, Brock Purdy can still play. It's just his team all around him is just banged up. So um, that's what happens. And also, speaking of quarterbacks, going back to Charles Allen, I agree 100%. Tim, that his window for winning a Super Bowl is closing because this was his opportunity this year to
Mm-hmm.
get that Super Bowl champion. With the schedule we have right now, especially also with Denver's quarterback out, but that was before. I mean, that was after Josh Allen lost. But I digress. He is going to be turning whenever his birthday is next this year. He's going to be 30 years old next season. So with that being said, me and Mr. Wise were talking about this earlier regarding to age 30 with Alex Beckman. He could go up in his, no, go, continue to go up in his prime because it's right there in the middle, or Bregman could start going down in his prime right now because not just because of his age, but also with his injury history, like this past season with the Red Sox, where he was out for that period of time. So I'm thinking maybe Charles Allen. I don't know if you two agree with me with this, but I think Charles Allen is starting to get up in his age at 30 years old and going to be continuing that way and will not be the same player as he once was in his prime years. Um, with his all star seasons.
Yeah,
well,
that kind of makes a lot of sense here. And of course, they just fired their head coach, which,
Yeah, that
uh,
was not a good decision.
truthfully, that I think they were a bit hasty, but I guess the fans, I'm willing to think all those Bill fans, what they called the Bills Mafia, I guess
Yeah,
they kind of got sick and tired of just going into the playoffs and then just getting eliminated without even going to the Super Bowl. So that's
yeah,
probably one reason they did that. So
hmm
so whoever they hire as their new head coach,
yeah.
got some big shoes to fill and a big responsibility. Speaking of new head coaches,
What's up?
uh,
I had the New York Giants.
the the yeah, the Giants got their man John Harbaugh.
yes, we did.
Yeah,
Yeah, can I get your opinion on that one?
Um.
good week to have you on here, Mr. Wise. Well,
Oh no,
presentation.
listen. To me, we've the last few head coaches we've had have been assistants, right? We had Brian Dable, Joe Judge, and Ben McAdoo, all assistants.
Hmm
Pat Shermer before that. That, but now you bring in a guy who's actually a CEO who knows how to run a team. Brian Dable is all. There's certain people who they're great offensive coordinators, great defensive coordinators, and when they get put in the head coaching position, they just Josh McDaniel, for example.
Yeah,
Everywhere he's been a head coach, he's failed. But he goes back to offensive coordinator and his brilliance shines. Some people are just meant to be offensive coordinators. There's nothing wrong with that. John
Yeah,
Harbaugh just happens to be someone who built himself into a head coach. That was his goal from the beginning of
yeah,
him coaching has been to be a head coach because his father was a head coach.
hmm
You see his brother's a great head coach. So he is someone who knows how to lead a team.
yeah.
There's just guys who Mike Tomlin is someone who knows how to lead a team.
A lot of people think he should be the coach of the next coach of the Cowboys, Mike Tomlin.
There's no way. Even though that sounds nice,
That's not the ending.
Jerry. Jerry. Jerry is
Yeah,
so hard headed. He's so demential,
yeah,
delusional, dementia. All that stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's now
America's
30
team.
it's now 30 years since we won a Super Bowl, and I've lived through all those 30 years of nothing but disappointments and failures and all that. And
You do
hey,
re- you
it
do
starts with the
realize
top.
that I was born back in 2003 after their dynasty run of the last time they won the Super Bowl. So yeah,
Yeah. So
so yeah.
I've been through all that. So
Come on, you gotta have a second favorite team in NFL out there, Tim. Right? I mean, 30 years without any winning anything, I want to pick a second favorite team if I
well,
wanted to actually feel
actually,
something.
since you mentioned that, back when I was living in Missouri, I lived in Missouri for about 10 years. And it was there when I started watching Chiefs play. And I
Okay.
think that was around the time. I think that was around the time when Rich Gannon was the quarterback, and
Okay.
I can't remember who the head coach was at the time, but they had they
Mhm.
had they had some pretty good teams. There's a
Well,
time there, of course, there was a time when uh,
when when Marty was the head, wasn't well, no, Marty was oh no, Marty Schottenheimer was the coach in Kansas City at one point.
yeah, I don't know exactly when.
Mhm.
This is back in 2001, 2002 anyway, and then they
Yeah.
got this young guy named Tony Gonzalez, who of course became one of the greatest tight ends to ever played the game. He's in the Hall of Fame now, so
Yeah.
and I'm sure his successor, Travis Kelsey, will definitely be going into the Hall of Fame too. So,
He will, no doubt. He's going to Hall of Fame.
but I've yet to hear any official word if Travis Kelsey is going to retire because everyone said that he might. But of course, he's getting married this coming June.
It was June. Okay, I thought it was either May or June. He was getting married. Okay, yeah. To
Of
Taylor
course,
Swift.
he's going to get married to America's musical sweetheart.
Mhm.
Yeah. Um, but I I don't know how old is he right now. Travis Kelsey. Let me look that up because he is getting way up there. Um, he is. Oh wow, he's only 36. I thought he was in his late 30, like more in his late 30s. Um, but he's been playing in the NFL for 13 years, so I mean that's kind of fitting. But um, I think I don't know. I don't think he should. I mean, uh, that's not the right word I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I don't personally see Travis Kelsey retiring right now because um, I get it. He's getting married. He's gonna have a new family. But I'm just like in my head. He loves football at that beyond you know that people think. Actually, like he loves football so much, and he's been an all star every single year since 2015. I just think he's not done yet. Me personally.
Hmm. So you're thinking if another team wants to try to get him, he might be interested.
Or maybe the Chiefs might resign back. Who knows? I mean, you never know.
You got
If
to
they're
think
that
about it
dumb,
though, right?
if they're
He
if
played,
they're if they're that dumb to resign back at his age,
Hmm.
he's played 13 years, right?
yeah.
What's the average NFL lifespan? Like 4 years, if that, right?
Well,
If I was
I guess it depends on the position that you play. I guess.
Yeah, but 13 years to play 13 years in the NFL.
I'd say that's pretty darn good.
Yeah, I think that's a heck of a career.
if your
Well,
guy is wondering how many years my guy Gronk played, who I met this past fall, uh, he played 11 years. So it wasn't that very long. I mean, somewhat the same amount of years, as Kelsey, but only 2 years shy. But you guys know, I mean, like, most I thought it'd be like more than 10 years, for Gronk, but he retired at the very young age of 32. So, but then again, he was having a lot of injuries, so that's why he stopped playing, I assume. But you know, you guys know where I'm coming from. So, I don't know. I mean, what do you think, Mr. Weiss? I think Kelsey is gonna retire.
Um, eh, I I don't know. I think he might. He might. Because he's not gonna have no Patrick Mahomes next year, right? He's not no
Yeah,
Mahomes next year.
no.
Do you want to come back for um sort of a rebuild or a retool, whatever, to kind of
Hmm.
bring the right pieces for when Patrick does come back? Do you want to be around and wait for that? So I don't know.
I'm not
That's what I
sure
wonder.
either. Of course, I would think if he is interested, maybe going into NFL broadcasting, that could be a possibility for him.
Tam, your microphone is not on. I hear your computer mic, but not your headset mic.
Sure,
Uh,
Mike.
yeah, I cannot hear your headphone mic. Is I can hear
I
your.
have let me see if I can adjust that here.
But going back to talking about the Giants earlier, Mr. Wise, I think you guys found your quarterback, Jackson Dart, for the future.
Oh no, that was a huge getting him in the draft was huge, like, right, because now we don't have to focus on getting drafting our quarterback for the future. We have a quarterback that we believe in.
Yep.
Everybody was upset at the end of the year because we won those last two games. I wasn't, because I don't want the young guys to start getting accustomed to losing, right?
Yeah.
So for them to come and win and develop something, and then for him to win without Scatterboo and without Neighbors, it just shows you what kind of player he's going to be. And having a coach like John Harbaugh there, knowing that he's going to bring in the right offense, the right coordinators to help lead this team. So I'm excited, man. It's going to be a really good off season. I'm sure he's going to bring some players that he likes and some coaches that he wants to have on his staff. So it's going to be a really good, interesting off season.
Yep.
Yeah. 100%. And I mean, you guys are in a better. You guys are going to a better direction than the Jets will ever will. The New York Jets are one of the most disgraceful NFL teams I've ever seen because they cannot get things going in their way no matter how hard they try. And they just keep screwing up after screwing up after screwing up. The capacity is not even half full at MetLife Stadium, and the New York Jets are just buried to the ground. Like they cannot get out of it, especially with the Patriots and the Bills continuing to be. I mean, continuing to be good rivalries to each other. The Jets cannot even find a good rivalry to play against one because that's how bad they stink. So, um, so I'll give your New York Giants props wise for being better than the Jets at this point anyway. Go in a good direction. You know what I mean?
Well, look at it. You look at Sam Darnold, who is the Jets' former #1 draft pick, right? He,
Hmm.
he's he's been able to resurrect his career in Seattle. Well, in Minnesota and then Seattle, right? And
Yeah,
so now to see him shine after leaving the Jets, because that's why Dante Moore decided to go back into college, because he didn't want to play for the Jets at number 2. Because
Hmm.
so
Yeah.
it seems like they just tend to strike out a lot on their quarterbacks, right? So
Yeah.
like Sam Darnold, they let him down. Zach Wilson, I don't know what they were thinking when they drafted him, but
Yeah. Yeah. And also they tried to get Aaron Rodgers, and look what happened there. Like when he went down on the ground on that game versus the Bills, that was the moment I knew that that's how cursed the Jets were. Like getting a prime, like trading a prime Aaron Rodgers, who I believe won the MVP the year before he got to the Jets. Could be wrong. Um, and then he got torn his Achilles, at that stadium, and I'm just like, yeah, that's how cursed they are. They cannot get things their way. So
Yeah.
that's what happens. Uh, Tim, can you test do like a test 1 2 3 with your microphone headset?
Yeah. You got it
Uh,
good?
it's not coming from your microphone headset for some reason. I think you have to double check your settings on the StreamYard. Not quite sure what's going on with.
Huh.
I can hear you okay. It's not coming from
Yeah.
your headset. Um, but at
I'm
least
I have to head out. But
yeah, sure
David,
thing.
thank you for having me, man. I appreciate talking football and baseball and
Yeah,
just sports in general with you.
Uh,
And anytime you want me to stop by, send me a link, let me know, man.
yeah, yeah, for sure. I'll definitely check that. And where can people find your show?
Oh man, you can find that Stuck in My Mind podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple.
Yeah.
So yep, Stuck in My Mind podcast.
All right, pretty cool. Well, thank you for being here tonight, and hope to see you again sometime in the next month or so.
Oh, brother,
So
just let me know. Like when you just send
yeah,
me a message like you did, and
yeah, for sure.
if I can do it, I'll definitely stop by.
All right. Thank you for joining us, and have a good night.
Good night, guys. Peace.
See ya.
yeah.
Oh, Tam, your microphone on your headset is back. I can hear you now.
Oh, you hear? Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice, nice.
What type of device are you using right there? Like for you to um like
Well,
is it
I'm actually got this headset. I've got everything connected to the web browser on my Xbox One.
okay? That's what I was trying to remember about the computer,
My
whatever.
my laptop has some speed issues here and there. So
Yeah.
um
Hmm.
so that's why I tried to put it in my Xbox, which I think would be a little bit better, which so far it has. Haven't had really any serious problems with it, but it's okay.
How do you go on the internet with the Xbox One?
Uh well, there's a little app thing. It's called the Microsoft Edge. It's
Okay.
basically
Yeah.
the web browser there.
Oh, interesting.
Hmm.
Do they have that for the newer Xbox? I don't know what's I can't remember what the latest version of the Xbox is. No. Um,
Okay, well, yeah, the newer Xbox models, I'm not sure. They should have.
Xbox Series X is today's Xbox console. So I don't know if they have the browser app there as well or not. um,
No, I'm not sure either. I do have what I use is have the Xbox One Slim model,
okay.
which is a little bit smaller than the original Xbox One that came out.
Yeah.
So that's
Understand.
what I have.
Oh, speaking of Taylor Swift getting married this year, like we were talking about earlier, congratulations to Ben and wife for getting married today.
Oh yes, that's right, Vanna White.
Yeah. congratulations to her and her new husband that they've been dating for over a decade, and now she's married to officially today at 68 years old, and of course born back in 1957, and made her Wheel of Fortune debut. Let me check that year.
That was 1982, if I'm not
19,
mistaken.
1982. Okay, so
And
um,
then, of course, some people remember back in 1980, she was a contestant on The Price is Right.
that's correct. Uh,
But
she was not on stage.
she never got out of contestants row.
You know, that is what I am afraid of. If I ever wanted to, of course, I have my Make a Wish trip with Price is Right, so I want to be a contestant. But if I ever did wanted to go on Price is Right as a contestant, um, if I ever did get called down, I wouldn't be nervous because I know
Oh,
what
yeah.
it's like. I know what it's like to be on camera. I mean, I'm been on the internet and everything, so I know I would be nervous, and I know that Drew and George is nice, or nice. Drew and George are nice people. You know, from my experience meeting them. But if I ever do get on stage, if I ever do get on Contestants Row, I'll be so nervous of not getting out of Contestants Row because I felt like I missed my opportunity, and
Right.
people keep overbetting me. I'll be very frustrated because I don't care what price game I want to play. Like if it's gonna be Plinko or Hole in One or Punch a Punch, like I wouldn't care what price of game. I just want to get on stage, and I think
Hmm.
so that's the one downfall of the Price is Right because I believe the rule is you cannot be a contestant on the Price is Right until 10 years went by or something. Um, I think that's the rule. How often do you watch game shows, Tim, nowadays?
Yeah, well, since I mostly work in the daytime, I usually just catch highlights on the various YouTube channels. I mean, there's The Price is Right.
Yeah,
They have the YouTube channel, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy.
yeah, Pluto
So,
TV, Amazon Prime, Hulu. So
yeah, I'm still trying to figure out some of these other game shows, what channels they come on in my local area.
yeah, for sure. Uh, excuse me. Justin, that was not a interview. It was just basically having him on as a guest. If you want to check out my interview with Mr. Wise, go to the search bar, type his name, and you should be able to find that episode when I interviewed him one on one. So, um, but I do appreciate the compliment there, Justin. Um, if you guys are if you guys and girls, of course, want to know if a certain episode is going to be an interview or not, it will be mentioned in the title below of this page. Before we head out, Tim, how come there's no football show tonight on the 8 Pesos channel, and when is the next one? The
We
big one.
decided since there was no more Thursday games, we moved the show to Thursdays now, for now until the
Okay.
end of the season. So the next show will be tomorrow night. Um,
At what time?
Divisional will be conference championship games. Time is 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central on the A Pizzle 90 channel.
All right.
We'll make our predictions, and then kind of like what we did last week, we'll opened it up to people who want to come in and make their own predictions for the games.
Yeah, 100%. I'll do my best to be on there. We'll see what happens. But then again, a little bit nervous. But I mean, nervous to make my decision because I don't want to jinx myself. So,
Right.
um, but I'll think about it and I'll let you know if I can come on. It's for both the championship game and the Super Bowl, so I could go on either one.
Exactly.
Um, so I'll definitely let you know. And with that being said, people, uh, I'll let you go, Tim. Feel free to watch the rest of the show because you have some games to play. So thank you very much for tuning, and I'll talk to you there. Thank you very much, there, Tim.
Thank you.
And with that being said, we'll be right back after these words from our sponsors. Once I get the thing here, and yeah, we'll be right back right now. And
Hello. Welcome back. And now it's time for another Whammy, the all-new Press Your Luck battle here on this 3000 Hangouts. Let's meet our three players, as well as me. I'm your host, Emo Asha. Our three players here, we have Scott. Hello, Scott.
Hello, Emo.
Versus Zach.
Hello.
Versus Johnny.
Konbanwa, that's good evening in Japanese.
Nice. All right. Hello to all three of you. I now ask, of course, are all three of you ready to press your luck?
Yes,
Yeah.
All right. Here's how this game works. Each of you have $1,000 to begin with, and you can add to that total by taking a chance on this big game board right up here. Look at all the money and prizes that you can win. Each time you spin, you can add to your total by landing on a square that contains either a cash value or prize, just like that. But if you land on the dreaded whammy, he will come out and take all your cash and prizes and put them right into his own big bank, which begins at $5,000. You don't want to add to that, that's for sure. But if you hit the big bank square right there, well, on this version, you get everything in the big bank to call it your very own.
No question provided.
Yeah, because yeah, unlike the original with questions, this one doesn't even contain questions. Only the player in the lead at the end of this first round will have the advantage going last in the final round, and we're gonna start this game off with you, Scott. You have $1,000. Let's put the big board in motion and see what you can add to it. Good luck.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Big buzz, no very big buzz, no very. Yeah, stop.
Stop at. All right, garden furniture. That is worth $600. That brings you to $1,600 now, Scott. And now we're gonna go to you, Zach. You have $1,000. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Let's go to the board.
Alrighty, big bucks, no whammy. Stop.
Stop at $1,000. That brings you up to $2,000. Double your score there, Zach.
Thank you.
And now, Johnny, you have $1,000.
All right, here we go.
Here comes your first spin.
All right, big bucks, come on. This is for Monkey D. Luffy. Hulk Z. Stop.
All right, there you go. $600. So now you're tied with Scott at 1,600. There you go, Johnny.
Yep.
And now, since we've gone down the line very good, not a single whammy was hit. Things are going to get tougher because more whammies are appearing on the board.
Ugh.
Yeah, here they come.
Ugh.
Now, from here on out, players, remember, you can freeze at any time if you're afraid of that whammy or if you think you got enough to win the round, or you can press your luck again and try to grab some more. We'll see. All right, Scott, you're tied with Johnny at $1,600. Freeze or press your luck. What's it going to be?
I'm gonna press my luck.
Here we go.
All right, let's go. Big buzz, no very big buzz, no very. Stop.
Stop at Romance by the Month. That's worth $700. Bringing you now to $2,300 now, Scott. And now we're going to go to you, Zach.
Okay.
2,000. You have, well, you're in second place for the moment. Do you want to freeze or do you want to press your luck?
I'm gonna press my luck, Brandon.
Let's go.
All right, big bucks, no whammy. Stop.
Stop at a Lou Bootin collection worth $1,400. Now bringing you to $3,400, Zach. And now we're going to go to you, Johnny.
All righty.
$1,600. Freeze or press your luck. What's it going to be?
I gotta keep up with these guys.
Let's go.
All right, come on, big bucks. May the power of Aqua, darkness, and Megami with me. Stop.
Stop that popcorn for life. That
Nice.
is worth $1,800, bringing
Nice.
you to a tie with Zach at $3,400.
Nice.
All right. So now we've gone down the line. Very good. Again, still no whammies, but unfortunately more of them are coming on the board.
Ooh.
Yeah. The longer we go, the more dangerous it gets. Scott, you have $2,300.
Oh, press my
Pressure
luck.
or freeze. What?
I said I was going to press my luck.
Let's go.
Let's go. Big bucks. Big bucks. No berries. Big bucks. No berries. Stop.
Stop it. Hey, big bucks. $2,000. Now bringing you up to $4,300 now, Scott. Okay. Now, Zach, we go to you. You're tied with Johnny at $3,400. What's it going to be?
I am gonna press my luck, Brendan.
Let's go.
All right, big bucks, no whammy, no whammy. Stop.
Stop at an inflatable pool worth $1,200. Now bringing you to $4,600, Zach.
Awesome.
All right. Now let's go to... Okay. Let's go to you now, Johnny.
One more time. Let's do
$3,400.
it.
All right, he said it. Here goes.
This is Satoru Gojo. Come on, stop.
Oh!
Oh my Konosuba.
Ooh, TNT.
The domain expansion backfired on me. Oh.
And unfortunately, Johnny, your money goes into the big bank. We're at $8,400 now. Now, you're not out of the game, Johnny. You're not out of the game. You're just out of this first round for the moment. That's all.
See you in a bit.
All right. In the meantime, Scott, Zach, it's only you two now. But unfortunately, we got to add even more whammies to the board to make it harder.
Darn it.
All right. Scott, $4,300. What do you want to do?
I'm going to freeze.
You're going to freeze. Okay. You are frozen in second place with 4,300. And Zach, you're in first place with 4,600. What do you want to do?
Freeze.
Also going to freeze. Okay. Zach is frozen at 4,600. Okay. At the end of that first round, we have Johnny, $0 in whammy. Scott, second place with $4,300. And there's a $300 difference between Scott and Zach because Zach is in first place with $4,600. $8,400 is in the big bank. And now we're going to go to our spin round with all three of you, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. This gives all three of you 5 chances to earn some spins for the final round of the game. Of course, the more spins you have, the better chance you have of winning. And so, Scott, we're going to start with you. Here comes your first chance at some spins right now.
Stop.
All right, there you go. There you go. That's not bad. 1 spin to start. There you go. All right. Yep, there you go. And now, Zach, here comes your first chance at some spins.
Okay. Stop.
All right, 1 spin plus you get to spin again, Zach. Here we go.
Okay. Stop.
3 spins, just like
Nice.
that. All right, that brings you to 4 spins, Zach, on your first try. And now, Johnny, let's see how many spins you can grab on your first attempt.
Stop.
All right, 1 spin for you. Plus you get to spin again. Here we go.
All right, I'll take it. And stop again.
No!
Oh!
Another spin.
Oh,
Again.
oh.
Oh, we know the drill. Here we go.
Stop.
And another spin. That's all right. Now puts you at 3 spins. There you go, Johnny. And now for your second attempt to grab some spins, everybody. Scott, let's go. All right, another spin for you, putting you at 2 spins. That's not bad. All right, Zach, let's see how many more spins you could grab on your second try.
Alrighty. Stop.
Another 3
Ooh.
spins.
Nice.
Now brings you to 7 spins. Johnny, we're back to you. Let's
Alrighty.
see how many more spins you can grab on your second attempt.
And stop.
All right, another spin
Nice.
for you, putting you at 5 spins. Okay, now attempt number 3 for everybody. Scott, let's go.
Let's go say 4 on 25. Stop.
All right, another spin for you, putting you at 3 spins. It's okay. There's still 2 more chances. And now, Zach,
It's me.
this is your
All right.
third chance. Let's go.
Okay. Stop.
Another spin for you, now putting you at 8 spins. And now, Johnny,
All right, here we
let's
go.
see how many more spins you could grab.
And stop.
Another spin for you, now putting you at 5 spins. All right, 2 more attempts, everybody. Scott, you have 3 spins. Let's see how many more you can grab.
I can need more than just 1 spin. Like, how about 3? Stop.
Okay, 1 spin, plus you get to spin again.
All
Let's
right.
go again,
Okay.
Scott.
All right. All right. Come on, it's 3. Stop.
All right, 1 spin for you again, putting you also now at 5 spins. And now, Zach. Yes, you have a really good amount of spins, but how many more can you grab on your 4th attempt?
Right.
Let's find out.
All right. Stop.
All right, another
Okay.
spin for you, putting you at 9 spins. And now, Johnny.
All right, here we go.
This is attempt number 4 right now.
Ready. Stop.
3 spins!
Ooh.
That puts you now at 8 spins, Johnny. And now, 1 last chance to grab some spins for everybody. You ready, Scott?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Come on, let's end this with 3. Let's end this with 3. Stop.
All right, that's our last spin there. Puts you at 6 spins to take into the final round. Not a bad amount of spins. Not
Yeah.
bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
All right, Zach, get ready.
All right.
It's your last chance. Let's go.
All right. Stop.
All right, 1 more spin, plus you get to spin again. Here we go.
All right. Stop.
Okay, another spin, plus you get to spin again. Here we go.
Stop.
Oh,
Okay, goose egg.
hey, yeah, 11 is not so bad. Not bad
No.
at all. All right, Johnny,
Here we go.
this is your last chance.
Okay.
Here we go.
3. Stop.
There it
Okay,
is.
I got it.
Ooh.
Yay.
You
Nice.
now putting you at 11
Nice
spins
this.
also.
Nice to this.
Whew. All right. So we have Scott with 6 spins, Zach and Johnny both 11 spins. And I
Nice to
say we
this.
take all these spins into our final round board. Yes?
Mm.
All right. In that case, here we go. This is our final round board, players. Take a look. We have more money, more prizes up for grabs. Yes, we have some whammies, but we also have some double whammies.
Oh.
You'll have to figure out what a double whammy is later on. But they're also here to grab everything and put it in the big bank, which is currently at $8,400. If you rack up a total of 4 whammies, you'll be out of the game. Johnny, be careful. You already have 1 whammy already.
I know.
The
I'm on
big
a
bank.
tightrope right now.
The big bank square is still up there, though, waiting to be grabbed. And there's more strategy also in this final round, because now you can pass your spins to the opponent in the lead in the hopes that they hit a whammy, and the leader must take those spins that have been passed to him. Now, in this game, Zach, you have the lead, $4,600. You're going to go last in this round.
Okay.
And Johnny, you're going to go first. $0, 1 whammy, 11 spins.
I
Want to
can
get
do
to it?
this. Let's hop to it.
All right, let's put the big board in motion. Here we go.
All right, one whammy, that's enough for me. Come on. I can do this. This one's for Lloyd Forger and stop.
All right, 2,000 and a
Good
spin.
start. Good start.
All right. Still 11 spins remaining. Press your luck or pass, Johnny.
Let's keep going.
Here we go.
I will not be denied. Show me the World Series. Show me the Rose Bowl. Stop.
Stop.
Oh.
You.
Hi, this is Whammy Faye Baker here. I just want to thank you for all your goodness donations.
Okay, that was just. Okay. I'm not discouraged. Far from it. Keep going.
Oh. Oh. Wait, one moment, Johnny. I gotta lay this down here. Here. Your money is being taken away. Wait, I think 10,400 is where we're at. Yep. All right, Johnny. Now, what are you going to do?
You know, I'm down, but I'm not out. I feel like I got another half to play. You know, I feel like a quarterback that's down at the moment. Keep going.
All right, here we go.
Okay. No more whammies, please. This one's for Denji. Stop.
Stop at plants by the month. That is worth
Nice.
2,000. Okay, back to your score there. $2,000. All right. 9 spins remaining. What are you going to do now?
Keep right on going, please.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. I got to see a lot of things. This one's for Shinra Kusakabe and stop.
Stop it. All right, 2,000 in a spin.
Okay.
You double your score. You're now at 4,000. Still 9 spins remaining. Press your luck again, or do
Keep
you
right
want
on
faster
going.
spins? Okay, I heard that. Here we go.
This one's for your Forger. Stop.
Stop at a houseboat vacation. That is
Jeez.
worth $6,990. Now putting you at $10,990, and you are in first place, Johnny.
Keep going.
All right, and he's still 8 spins remaining. He said that he's going to keep going.
Show me the Rose Bowl, please. The Stanley Cup and stop.
Stop at $1,800.
All righty.
All right, you're at $12,790, Johnny. 7 spins remaining. What are you going to do?
One more.
Here he goes. He said one more.
All right. Show me the Grey Cup, please. Stop.
Stop at a trip to Norway.
Ooh.
$3,352. Now bringing you at $16,142.
You know.
All right, 6 spins remaining. You're in first place.
You know what? I think I've gotten enough for now, so I'm going to pass them.
All right, Johnny is passing his spins to Zach. Zach, you're still going last in this round. So, Scott, we're going to go to you now. You have $4,300, 6 spins. You ready to go?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
All right, big buzz, no worries, big buzz, no worries, and stop.
Stop! No whammy! And Scott, the whammy takes your crocodile and puts it in the big bank. $14,700. All right. You still have 5 spins remaining. What's it going to be?
Gotta press my luck.
All right, here he goes.
Come on, let's get the big bang. Let's get the big bang. No, baby, big bang, big butt. Stop.
Stop at 5,000 in a spin. 5 spins still remaining.
Keep going.
$5,000. He's going to keep going. All right.
Big butt, no way, big butt, no way. Give me the big bang. Stop.
Stop at a double whammy.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna take just a little off the top and a little bit off the sides, and we're gonna leave
Where did that hair come from?
Oh dear. Scott, $5,000 in the big bank, $19,700. And unfortunately, because it's a double whammy, Scott, you've got to take a danger spin.
Oh boy.
Here's how this works. In a danger spin, if you land on a prize, that prize is going to go to the player who spun before you, and that was Johnny. Land on a cash amount, both Johnny and Zach will get the amount. Land on another whammy. If it's a regular whammy, you'll only end up with 3 whammies. It's not too bad. Bad. It'll put you in danger. Danger, though. But if you land on another double whammy, that'll give you 2 more whammies, and that'll be game over.
Ooh.
But if you land on the big bank square, that 19,700, that is the only thing you can add to your score. Got that?
Yeah.
All right. With that said, Scott, here comes your danger spin right now.
Okay. Let's see if we can hit that big bank. Stop!
Stop at $3,500. That's now going to go to both players. So right now, Johnny is at $19,642, and Zach is at $8,100. Now, let's think about the 4 spins you have, Scott.
Well, press my luck.
All right, here it goes.
Okay, now let's give me big buzz. No whammies. Stop!
Stop at a hot air balloon adventure worth $2,450. All right, 3 spins remaining, Scott. What do you want to do now?
Press my luck.
Here he goes.
Big buzz, no way. Come on, give me the big bang again. Stop!
Stop at a whammy.
Yeah. Britney Spears.
Scott, there goes your money again into the big bank. $22,150. Now you have 2 spins, Scott, but you only have 3. But you have 3 whammies. 1 more. That's it. Game over for you. So, what do you want to do, Scott?
I'm just gonna press my luck.
Here he goes.
And let's just hope to get some money. Stop!
Stop at your 4th and final whammy.
This is one of my favorite dishes, and it doesn't cost any money. It's a good thing.
It is? It's not a good thing.
You've been whammied.
Oh. I'm sorry, Scott. All right. You played great at the very least. Not too bad. In this game now, it's just between Zach and Johnny. Speaking of which, Zach, we're now going to you. You have $8,100. 6 spins in the past column that you have to take. Ready?
Okay.
Here comes the first one.
Okay. Big bucks, no whammy. Stop.
Stop at kitchen appliances worth $5,500. Now bringing you to $13,600, Zach. 5 more spins you still have to take. Here comes the next one.
Okay. Big bucks, no whammy. Stop.
Stop at a whammy.
Oh my.
Oh, Zach.
Ah.
Money goes into the big bank. We're now at $35,750. The good news, Zach, the spins in the pass column do go up to the earn column, so you have 15 spins that you can play around with.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Press my luck, Brandon.
Here he goes.
Big bucks, no whammy. Stop.
Stop at new wardrobe worth $2,992. All right, 14 spins remaining, Zach. Press your luck again or pass.
I want to keep going.
He's going to go.
All right, big bucks, no whammy. Stop.
Stop at a ranch vacation worth $6,784. Now bringing you at $9,776. All right, 13 spins remaining.
Keep going, Brandon.
Here we go.
Big bucks, no whammy. Stop.
Stop at $2,800. $12,576, Zach. And you still have 12 spins remaining.
Keep going.
He's going to go.
Big bucks, no whammy. Stop.
Stop at a red oval pendant worth $5,500. Now bringing you at $18,076, Zach.
Okay.
All right. 11 spins you still have.
I'm going to keep going.
This time?
I'm going to keep going.
All right, let's go.
All right, big bucks, no whammy. Stop.
Stop at a trip to Italy worth $4,070. Bringing you to $22,146, Zach. You're now in first place. 10 spins still remain.
Brandon, I'm going to pass it to Johnny.
Ooh,
I can do this.
Passing 10 spins to Johnny.
I can do this. I can do this.
Okay, Johnny, $19,642 on the line. Here comes the first one.
I was born for this moment, I tell you. This one's for Mikado Misaka. Stop.
Stop at luggage worth $2,008. $21,650, Johnny.
Alrighty.
9 more spins you still have to take, though. Here comes the next one.
And I will not be denied. This is my World Series. I tell you, stop.
Stop at a pinball machine worth $4,600. $26,250. You're back in first place, Johnny. 8 spins still remaining, though. Let's continue.
I will not be denied, baby. This one's for Megumi Fushiguro. Stop.
Stop at $1,400.
Woo!
All right, $27,650, Johnny. And you still have 7 spins that you have to take. Let's continue.
This one's for Sanji. Stop.
Stop at $1,600. Now at $29,250, Johnny. Whew.
I can do this.
Let's continue.
May the power of Usagi Tsukino and Monkey D. Luffy be with me. Stop.
Stop!
Oh, oh boy! Oh boy!
And I'd like to thank my agent, but most of all,
I know. My back's against the wall at the moment.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Well, let's see where the big bank is at. $65,000. All right, we'll put the spins from the pass column to the earn column.
I know.
All right, get back to it.
I'm going to take one and think about what to do after that.
Okay, let's go.
This one's for Kazuma Sato. Stop!
Stop it!
Hello! 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 Okay, I think I'm going to pass.
All right, 65 grand, Johnny.
I'm passing it.
All right. He's passing his spins. First, we're going to restock our big bank with $5,000. All right, and you heard him. He's going to pass his spins.
Whoa.
Zach. All right. We're back to you now. 22,146 on the line. 4 spins you have to take. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Let's go.
All right, big bucks, no whammy. Stop.
Stop at $1,500 in a spin. All right, $23,646, Zach. 3 more spins you still have to take. Here comes the next one.
Okay. Big bucks, no whammy. Stop.
Stop at a double whammy.
Ah.
This place needs a good cleaning.
Zach cleaned you right up. Put your money in the big bank. $28,646 in the big bank. Now, yes, the spins in the pass column do go up to the earn column, but Zach, you still have to take a danger spin, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, here comes that danger spin right now.
Big bucks and whammy. Stop.
Okay. It's all right. What do you want to get? What do you want to give Johnny? 1,500 in a spin, 3,500, or new wardrobe?
3,500.
3,500. Okay. That's gonna bring Johnny to $68,500.
Oh my goodness.
I should probably change all that because we don't. Okay. All right, Zach. 3 spins remaining. 2 whammies. What are you thinking?
Pass it to Johnny.
Oh
my goodness. I can do this. I can do this.
Pressure's on now, Johnny.
Oh my goodness.
3 spins.
Oh my goodness.
Here comes the first one.
All right, let's do this. This one's for Freyren. Stop.
Stop and move 1 space to either Cancun, Universal Hollywood, or 3,500.
I don't think go to Universal Hollywood.
All right, here at Universal Hollywood, that is worth $5,580.
All right, here we go.
$74,080, Johnny.
Here we go.
2 more spins. Let's continue.
This one's for Mau Mau. Come on, stop.
Stop!
Arg! 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 I tried.
Who was 1 spin short of being the winner? Bye-bye.
Auf Wiedersehen. Sayonara. Au revoir. Thank you.
Let me think. Oh, oh, wait. Was that your 4th?
Yes, it was.
Oh, my God.
Thank you.
Well, we have, we've reached unprecedented territory now. And, boy. So here's what this means. Zach, since you're the only one that does not have 4 whammies, that means you get to come back whenever, if I can get David to get you to come back and play on another game.
All right.
Whatever the next game may be, okay?
Nice. All right.
I had a great time. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Yep, had a good time too.
Well, with that said, Scott, Johnny,
Okay.
I'm speechless.
I am too.
That's I don't
I
think I'll
tried
ever
as
happen.
well.
That
I
is-
tried. Thanks
that
for
is-
having me over. Sayonara.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you guys, and wow. And so you watching at home watching the 3,000 Hangouts. Thank you for watching as well, and I guess we'll try to recover for this next time around, whenever that may be, and we'll be back for more of the 3,000 Hangouts. Don't go anywhere, I guess. Wow.
Exactly. I was right.
All right, everyone. It is now time for the next Dear No Deal Checkpot game here with Nicholas. Start with Nicholas.
Hello.
All right, let's get started playing Dear No Deal Checkpot here tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is my first gameplay of Deal or No Deal Jackpot Edition.
Yes, indeed. Let's see how that goes right here, right now. Can you see the screen?
Yes, I can.
All right. Everything looks good here. Let's begin. Alright. To win big at this game, it's gotta take a lot of guts, a lot of luck, and of course, a great sense of timing. So, without further ado, let's bring in the cases. Game, please. Let's do it. Alright, here are the 26 cases here on the stage, and they are holding different amounts of money inside, holding a different amount of money. We don't know what is in what case, but we do know that one case out of 26 cases contains the jackpot of one of those cases of a whopping $32 million in cash. All the way down to a single penny. And now pick a case out of 26 now.
I will select case number 10.
Number 10, alright. Hopefully case number 10 contains $32 million. But in order to determine that, we gotta open up the other 25 cases. In those cases, it's not in our case. So, without further ado, start picking 6 cases all at once, starting now.
Okay, start with case number 18.
5 more?
18, yes.
5 more cases, you have to do it all at once.
Okay, 18, 16, 14, 12, 22,
1 more?
and number 20.
Alright, let's start with number 18. Open it. 24 million.
At least it's not the top prize.
Yeah. 16. Oh, come on, man. Alright, 32,000. Number 12. Oh! Come on, left side, please. Look, I said left side.
Hey, come on, let's get going here.
3,000. Not a good start to the game, but you still have $32 million in play, though. Yeah, 50 seconds to make your decision to this offer. $544,000. So early in the game.
Well, the top prize is still there, so I'd say no deal.
No deal. I don't blame you. I don't blame you there. 5 cases. All at once.
Okay, so I'll take number 2, 8, 9, 7, and 11.
Let's start with number 2. 320,000. Number 8. 1.6 million. Number 9. $160. Number 7. 12,800. And number 11. Oh, come on, man. Oh, I'm sorry. But let's not forget, you still have 2.4 million, 3.2 million, and $32 million up there still. So not need to worry. Yeah, anyway. The next offer is $514,000 right now. I assume you want to continue on right now. Can I ask a question?
No deal.
No deal. No deal. right, now 4 cases all at once.
Okay, I'll take number 1, number 4, number 6, and number 13.
Number 1, open the case. 1,600. Number 4. Oh no!
Oh no! Good God. Jesus.
There it goes. 9,600 and 6,400. The only positive thing here is, Nicholas, that there can still be a multi-millionaire with 2.4 and 3.2 million. So let's not forget that. And the offer is going to be 230.
Okay. That's still a good offer, but the 3.2 million is still in the game, so no deal.
No deal. We're gonna ran out the clock. All right, no deal it is. Now it's 3 cases all at once. Be careful.
21, 5, and 3.
Number 21 contains $32. There you go. Number 5. Oh Jesus.
Well, let's keep going.
And number 3, $800,000. I'm so sorry with the way this game is treated tonight, but it is the first time playing.
Yeah, it's expected, because the real game is like $1 million, but this is more.
$195,000. It's a no deal. You have 2 cases to open. So my question is, deal or no deal?
No deal.
No deal. Okay. You know what to do now. 2 cases.
24 and 26.
24 has $800. Okay. And number 26, $116,000. Now you have no safety net. 2.4 million stealers alone. And the next offer has $318,000. You want to take this deal and play it safe, or risk it all for it? Assume your case has 2.4 million.
Well, I'm gonna play it safe, and then I'm gonna deal it out.
$318,000. Congratulations. May not be the best game we've seen, but you still walk away here with a lot of money, over $300,000. And now it's not time to see if you make a good deal or not. If you said no deal, your next case would have been what?
15.
Number 15 would have had $60,000. Oh, I apologize for this thing being down here, but I don't know why that's there, but $361,000. If we said no deal tonight, your next choice would have been
23.
Number 23 would have had a penny. The next big offer would have been
Oh,
$4,000. If you said no deal to that, your next choice would have been
25.
Number 25 has $320. The next bank offer will be $865,000.
Oh, wow.
Your next choice would have been
19.
Number 19 you would have had 2,400. And your final offer would have been $1,248,000. There's 2 cases left. One case has $2.4 million, and the other $24,000. You sold your case for $318,000, but wasn't a good deal. Number 10 has $2.4 million. I'm sorry. Not the best game, but you still walked away with a lot of money, over $300,000. Thank you for playing. And with that being said, thank you all for watching. See you all next time. I did it on purpose. But, oh, hey, Alex, how you doing? Yeah, unfortunately, that game wasn't the best, but we'll give him a redemption at some point. Whenever he's available. Don't know his work schedule, but he's more than welcome to a redemption. That's depending about deal or no deal. Anything can happen. But, we're going to be live here for the next, under 15 minutes or so. We'll go up until 11 o'clock. Just to, because I have some breaking news that just came out recently regarding some baseball stuff. Ballpark, or it was. Sorry, I was just said something. The New York Mets are acquiring Freddie Peralta from the Brewers for in a trade for shortstop / outfielder Chet Williams and right-handed pitcher Brandon Sprout, per multiple reports. The New York Mets are not messing around. They are jealous of the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we were just talking about the Brewers and how they operate in the stream, right? They want to be a low market team by on the way they spend. This is one example. They got rid of their big players to big market teams, but for some reason things still worked out for them. So just like the Tampa Bay Rays. So yeah, it's going to be this mid-season. I don't know how things going to work out or not, but I mean, if you look at their starting rotation, you have Freddie Peralta, Noah McLean, David Peterson, Clay Holmes, who I think he should be a reliever, but that's just my opinion. You got Menesia, how I pronounce his name, and Cody Singa. I'm gonna give that starting rotation a C- right now. Especially that you have Clay Holmes as your number 4. I think, like I said, he should be a reliever like he was before. But we'll see what happens. And we also had some other news earlier. I forgot to mention. Jan Monkey Noda has signed a 1-year contract with the Los Angeles Angels. He's back there. What else happened to baseball today? Arenado will be pitching for WBC for Team Italy. And that's it for baseball news. As for NFL news, let me see. I just want to get back on track. Some news here. How is everybody's Wednesday here today in their 2026 so far? I know we're past Happy New Year, but how's everybody's year going so far? So let me see. Anything NFL related? I can say this about NFL. The Astros got a new pitcher. Who is that? I feel like you're an Astros fan. The Patriots are excuse me. The last 10 AFC championships. The Broncos back in 2016. Did the Patriots for 3 years in a row. And then the Chiefs every year except 2022. So we'll see what happens there. Oh, okay. Not sure how to pronounce that name, but that's interesting. Let me see. I'm just trying to look at any other. And here's the last 10 quarterbacks for Super Bowl rematches. I have this camera. How can I get my see a little bit better? You'll have to look at their Facebook for that picture. But and since 2011, the AFC Championship game has featured the Patriots or the Chiefs. That's another fun fact for the day for you. Which is pretty crazy now when you think about it. Since 2011, my gosh, the AFC Championship game has featured the Patriots or the Chiefs. My gosh. The NFL really loves those teams, huh? But yeah. And once again, like I said, congratulations to Ben and wife for getting married today. Props to her. And not quite sure how she met her and her husband, but you know, it's a great thing for the Real Fortune family and all that good stuff, you know. But yeah, I just want to be on here for the last 8 minutes or so just to interact with all of you. I want to thank Mr. Wise and Tim for joining us for that first hour, and was very much appreciated. You guys want to know who I'm interviewing tomorrow? You guys want to know? Okay, I'll tell you. Yes, it's going to be Jeff Destin. Are you guys familiar with Jeff Destin? For those watching here in live chat, well, for those who don't know who he is, he used to work at The Price is Right behind the scenes. And he once proposed to a Price is Right model who they're no longer in a relationship of, you know, for how many years since then. But that was the viral moment that he had on The Price is Right on the air. And he was also a future game show host on GSN for their interactive game show type of deal. So you'll be interviewing him tomorrow at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Not only that, but we have a Mario Kart showdown for tomorrow's Hangout session. And of course, we have our Deal No Deal jackpot game as well. Do not worry, not every episode of the 3000 Hangouts is going to be a Deal No Deal jackpot game. It's just that it's been a popular segment on this show. And I want to keep that going for all. And I do like to change up a little bit. Like I was thinking about this earlier tonight. I do want to bring back the money vault at some point once I get the Flash control software for it on this computer. You know, which is something I'm going to look into. I'm also going to look into getting my Price is Right game back on working because for some reason on the Big Toss version, during Contestants Will, the text for the next time up for bids doesn't show up. I'm going to have my friend Jeff Williams host it because he liked doing it, but for some reason, that control is not working. So we got to look into that as well, and hopefully, sometime by March, we can work that out. So please stay continue to watch so that way you guys know when that will happen. And I do want to do a $1 million spectacular the prices right here on some point too, maybe once per season for the seasons of winter, spring, summer, fall, or something like that. And also speaking of the prices right, primetime shows. I gotta give credit to the prices right for doing these primetime shows since 2020, I believe it was. Dante or Alex can correct me if I'm wrong, if that's correct, since 2020, because I remember it was, I believe that was their first episode they aired in the COVID era, was that primetime special. October, I think it was, in 2020. When they did The Price is Right at Night for the first time, and I actually really like that title, The Price is Right at Night. It makes total sense. It has that primetime feel to it. And that is a good replacement for the $1 Million Spectacular. And I know they did an episode tonight, which I haven't watched yet, of course, but I will be watching it on Paramount Plus tomorrow. When it first streams on here. And I gotta say this as well. Much credit where it's due to Price is Right for having Paramount to Price is Right being on Paramount Plus. And I absolutely love it. And the reason why is because I can watch it any time at any device. Not just the commercials part, but I can watch it on replay anywhere at any time. And that's what I love about The Price is Right being on Paramount Plus. And I truly, truly love that. It is a savior for all Price is Right fans. Unfortunately, I didn't watch Price is Right much when I was growing up because, of course, I was a student. But thankfully, since I discovered The Price is Right now on Paramount Plus, I watch it all the time. It's absolutely fantastic. Yes, in 2020, I figured much so. Yep. So, much credit to the Price is Right people for wanting to do it on prime time. I think from now on it's going to be every Wednesday starting in January for a couple months or so. But then again, when they first started, it was 2020 at the end of the year, so I don't know how long they're going to do it from now. Yeah, I do as well. That's how you get ratings for too many games one night when everybody's at home. That's why I like doing my show here during this time of night, Oh yeah, see, another credit to Price is Right for allowing it to stream on Pluto TV for those classic episodes of Barker and Drew Carey. Absolutely great stuff. You can watch it anytime, even though there's commercials, but you can watch it 24 hours a day if you want to. And Drew Carey's version is coming to Buzzer, which I think is pretty cool. They'll still have Bob Barker on Buzzer, of course, but I think it's fair to have both Barker and Drew Carey on Buzzer. As a Price is Right, as a Buzzer fan for Price is Right, and on Price is Right, I think it's totally fair they should have both, but they should definitely bring back Bill Cullen on Buzzer. I mean, that's what I really loved it on there was watching the Price is Right with Bill Cullen, but sadly they don't do it anymore. as is something I am not a big fan of when it comes to Buster getting rid of Cunning's person prices, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, if it's still on here or not, but I haven't seen anything about that with that Cunning's person being on. But I used to be on the weekend mornings, and it was just a great thing. Dante says he also enjoys the daytime version of on CBS, and yes, I'm just disappointed. I mean, I love that they're doing both Barker and Drew. Excuse me, sorry. Just, but like I said, Mike, I love the fact that they're doing both Barker and Drew Carey. I know some people were upset that Drew Carey is not a buzzer, but think about it. It's totally fair by having both Barker and Drew Carey a buzzer. Because it wouldn't make sense to have just one. Then again, it is buzzer. It's meant for classics, yes, but it's going to be almost 20 years now since Drew Carey's been on the air on Price is Right. Next year, going to be 20 goddamn years since Drew Carey has been the host of The Price is Right. Next year will be 20 years. And I think that's absolutely fantastic because, I mean, Drew has been doing a fantastic job hosting The Price is Right since Bob Barker left. And, retired, basically. And, I know Drew Carey really didn't care that much at the beginning, but however, he really cares about the show more now than ever for the past, I don't know, 10 years maybe. Next year is also the 40th anniversary of, interesting. But I'm just looking up Buzz's schedule right now because I know Drew Carey's version starts in February, but I do want to check out the weekend schedule to make sure. As a price, yeah, it says Price is Right 13.88. It doesn't say anything about Bill Cullen, and that sucks. Because I loved watching it in the morning about Bill Cullen's version. I do love that they do car starts and Price Luck at night though every single day. That's good. But still, like I said, they should. I never watched the Bob Barker growing up. Maybe I did it one time when I was very little, but I don't remember it all. It's always meant to carry. And that's unfortunate because I would love to watch Bob Barker, but you watch him at any time. They have dedicated channels for it. And by the way, I know some people are mad that they have male models now. Since changed back in 2014. To me, I think it's fair to have both female and male models. Give the other models a break. Not just that, but also it's for the ladies, okay? You gotta do something for ladies, not just men. I know the announcer, I guess, was kind of like a mom when he does the showcase a little bit. But you know what I mean. Yes, I just said that a while ago. And he is a great guy too. I met him back in December of 2024 And him and George are just great, fantastic guys. I also got to meet Alexis Gobb and what's the other guy's name? Devin Goda. I wonder where he's from. Because I know James is from Australia, but I think the rest of the guy models are from the US. But I'll give the Price is Right much as credit for. They should definitely have at least one female model on every show. Because the guys will be disappointed if they see both models be male, but that's just me. Not trying to be sexist or anything. This is my Price is Right fan. You can go to the Price is Right Live though, Dante. They're on tour right now. Tom Newton does it. My goal is to go to a taping of theirs in the spring. Because I haven't been to one a very long time. I think since before COVID. I've been to a Price is Right Live taping. Now I think about it. That's one of my goals this year is to go to the Price is Right Live taping. I do want to go there this past fall, but with my personal matters and everything, I just couldn't do it. But my goal is to go there again this year. And so yeah. But it was a great experience at the Price is Right. And like I said, Drew Carey Ray has progressed a lot from the people I talked to with their experience working with Drew Carey. Like he's progressed a whole lot since, and that's a great thing, a great fantastic thing. I was going to say something about how the Price is Right tapes their show from my experience. But let's just say the certain segments they do is not how often you think it is. That's not going to be bad. Just something for you to think about for the night. Because I got to go. I want to thank everybody for watching this episode of the 3000 Hangouts. And the reason why I decided to change the name to the 3000 Hangouts since the beginning of the year is because, time for a change for the name, make it more stand out, interesting, and plus episode 200, it felt like the right time to change it from episode 201. It would still be called the 300th episode of the show once you get there to episode 300 in the next couple of years or so. It would still be the 300th episode because this is the same show, but the title of it is just different. So, and Dante, make sure to tune tomorrow, something with you, Nicholas, for you guys who joined tonight and everybody else in that chat. Scott, thank you all of you for joining tonight. Triple Nickel, whoever's watching. Oh, I didn't know Tanner was here earlier too. Oh, there, Tanner, if you're still watching. Sorry I missed you. Tomorrow we'll be interviewing Jeff. He used to work at the Price is Right. And it's going to be a great interview, a great show, 8 p.m. Eastern. Our first interview of 2026. It's going to be a good one. I can feel it. I know you guys can feel it. And it's going to be a great show. Tomorrow at 8/7 Central for episode 207 of the 3000 Hangouts. So please stay tuned for that. But thank you for letting me to speak on here just a little bit more about Price is Right or whatever else. Okay, I tried to clean my bed, okay? But I was in a rush because I had to get back on the air. Okay. Alright. Hey, you know what else is missing, Tyler? You're a rapist. Okay, have a good night, everybody.